हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द लाइव सेशन। तो आज हम करेंगे एनसीईआरटी का टेस्ट सीरीज़, जिसमें कि सबसे पहले हम करने वाले हैं ज्योग्राफी का, क्योंकि हमने ज्योग्राफी का 11th और 12th का बुक कंप्लीट कर लिया है, जिसके लिए आप मेरे प्रीवियस लाइव सेशंस को भी देख सकते हैं। तो आज इसलिए हम ज्योग्राफी का टेस्ट सीरीज़ शुरू करेंगे। ये है मॉक टेस्ट, 9 नंबर से शुरू होता है। तो इसमें 100 क्वेश्चंस है। तो अभी हम ये अटेम्प्ट करना शुरू करेंगे। तो मैं इसमें क्वेश्चन पढ़ के आंसर्स मार्क करने वाली हूँ, और अगर आपको भी आंसर आता है तो आप मुझे चैट में बता सकते हैं। तो शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है मिनिमम ह्यूमस is found in which of the following soils? ऑप्शन है पोर्जल, चेस्टनट, लेटराइट और चेमोजेम। तो इसका आंसर होगा लेटराइट। सेकेंड क्वेश्चन है which one among the following statements about international dateline is not correct? ऑप्शन है the international dateline is largely based on the 180-degree meridian. The difference in time between the place just at the side of the international dateline is almost 1 day. The difference in time to the extent of 1 day on either side of the international dateline is caused by inclined axis of the earth. The international dateline mostly passes through the Pacific Ocean. तो इसका आंसर होगा सी, क्योंकि इसमें नॉट करेक्ट पूछा है। थर्ड क्वेश्चन है which of the following is not the feature of orographic rainfall? तो इसमें भी नॉट द फीचर बोला है। तो इसका ऑप्शन है it requires a mountain barrier across the wind direction. Areas near the mountain slope receive the maximum rainfall. Windward slope gets maximum rainfall while leeward slope gets minimum rainfall. The windward slope is characterized by stratus clouds, whereas leeward slopes are characterized by cumulus clouds. तो इसका आंसर होगा डी। फोर्थ क्वेश्चन है द डायनेमिक कंसेप्ट ऑफ मानसून वाज फाउंडेड बाय Floyn in 1951 based on the dynamic origin of monsoon. According to this theory, the existence of monsoon is by the temperate contrast between land and sea, the annual migration of the thermally produced planetary winds and pressure belts. Which of the statements given above each are correct in this context? So one only, two only, both one and two, neither one and two. तो इसका आंसर है बी, टू ओनली। Which type of clouds does not indicate fair weather? A. Cumulus, B. Cumulonimbus, C. Cirrus और D. Alto cumulus. तो इसका आंसर है B. Cumulonimbus. Arrange the following elements in the descending order of their occurrence in the Earth's crust: oxygen, aluminum, magnesium, iron, silicon. Select the correct answer from the course given below. तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, मतलब पहले ऑक्सीजन आएगा, फिर सिलिकॉन, फिर एल्यूमिनियम, उसके बाद आता है आयरन और लास्ट में आता है मैग्नीशियम। सेवेंथ क्वेश्चन कंडेंसेशन स्टार्ट्स व्हेन टेम्परेचर ऑफ द एयर फॉल्स बिलो द ड्यू पॉइंट, टेम्परेचर ऑफ एयर फॉल्स बिलो फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट, एडिशनल मॉइस्चर इज एडेड टू एयर, वॉल्यूम ऑफ एयर इज इंक्रीज विदाउट एनी एडिशन ऑफ हीट। व्हिच ऑफ द above स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग पूछा है। तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, टेम्परेचर ऑफ द एयर फॉल्स बिलो फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट। Consider the following statement. The maximum movement of a glacier is in its middle part and at the top of the ice cover. Snout of a glacier is the corner and where the amount of ice ablation is equal to supply of ice. Which of the above statement is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है सी, both 1 and 2. Albedo is the fraction of solar energy reflected from the earth back to the sun. Consider the following. Fresh snow, ocean ice, rivers on high mountain. The correct order of the albedo is, तो इसका आंसर है 9 का ए, 1 2 3, मतलब फर्स्ट फ्रेश स्नो, फिर ओशन आइस, फिर रिवर्स ऑन हाई माउंटेन्स. 10 नंबर है पेनिनसुलर रिवर्स rarely form meanders. Which of the following could be a reason for it? Hard rock surface of peninsular regions, non-alluvial character of plateau, high erosional capacity of rivers. तो इसका आंसर होगा 1 and 2 only, मतलब hard rock surface of peninsular region और non-alluvial character of plateau. A river flowing over an area with rock beds deep gently downstream will form meanders and oxbow lakes, leaves and floodplains, rapids and cascades, alluvial fens and alluvial cones. तो इसका आंसर है rapids and cascades. Consider the following statements. Almost all of the Africa's coal is concentrated in Transvaal and Natal provinces of South Africa. The largest producer of coal in Canada is Saskatchewan province. The coal fields in Spain are concentrated in its northern part around Oviedo. Cebu Islands in Indonesia is its main coal producing area. Which of the statements given above are correct? तो इसका आंसर है 3 सी, मतलब 1 3 and 4. 1 3 and 4. 13 question है the maximum velocity of westerlies is observed over continents of the northern hemisphere, oceans of the northern hemisphere, continents of the southern hemisphere, oceans of the southern hemisphere. तो इसका आंसर है डी, यानी कि oceans of the southern hemisphere. Examine the following statement regarding weathering and select the correct statement by using the following course. Weathering involves decay and decomposition of rocks. Weathering changes only the physical character of rocks and there is no change in their chemical composition. Weathering is an in situ process and there is no change in the location of rocks. Weathering is the initial stage of denudation. तो इसका आंसर होगा सी, यानी कि 1 3 और 4. The Earth revolves around the Sun in an elliptical path and the Sun is located at one focus of the ellipse. Imagine a situation in which Earth goes round around the Sun on a circular path. Which one among the following would result in under this situation? It would not make any difference. Difference between seasons will be reduced. The Earth would become very hot. The Earth would become very cold. तो इसका आंसर है बी, difference between seasons will be reduced. 16 question है which of the following statements is not true regarding westerlies? They blow from subtropical high pressure belts to subpolar low pressure belts. They cause heavy rainfall on the eastern margins of continents. They are deflected due to the Earth's rotation. They are best developed between 40 degree and 65 degree latitudes. तो इसका आंसर है B. They cause heavy rainfall on the eastern margins of the continents. Which of the following statements is wrong? The place of origin of the earthquake inside the earth is called its hypocenter. The point on the Earth's surface vertically above the focus is called the epicenter. Line joining places of equal earthquake intensity is called isoseismic line. Intensity of the earthquake is measured by Richter scale. तो इसमें रॉन्ग ऑप्शन पूछा है, तो इसका आंसर होगा डी. Intensity of earthquake is measured by Richter scale. Which of the following comes under the phenomena of mass movement? Soil creep, weathering, landslide. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. तो इसका आंसर होगा बी 1 and 3 ओनली, क्योंकि इसमें मास मूवमेंट पूछा है. Which of the following is or are example of mountains of elevations? 1 Rockies, Himalayas and these else. तो इसका select the correct answer using the codes given below. तो इसका आंसर होगा डी 1 2 3 and 4, मतलब सब. What is meant by ring of fire? It is fire coming out of a volcano. It is a chain of volcanoes along the coast of the Pacific Ocean. It is the belt of volcanoes in the Atlantic Ocean. It represents the distribution of volcanoes in the Great Rift Valley of Africa. तो इसका आंसर होगा B. It is a chain of volcanoes along the coast of the Pacific Ocean. Which of the following are the conditions favoring deltas? Active vertical and lateral erosion in upper course of the river, tideless and sheltered course. There should be large lake in the river course. There should be no strong current. Select the correct answer from the course given below. तो इसका आंसर होगा A 1 2 और 4. Which of the following fact about dust particles in the atmosphere is or are correct? They act as hygroscopic nuclei around which water vapor condenses to produce cloud. They produce dawn and dusk. They have no role in the apparent color of the sky. तो इसका आंसर है A 1 and 2. Consider the following statements. Black Forest is in France and Vosges is in Germany. The river Rhine flows between Black Forest and Vosges. Rhine is a fine example of a rift valley. Which of the above statement is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है C 2 and 3 only. Which of the following provides the force needed to drive the atmospheric circulation? Higher biotic content of the tropical latitudes and lower biotic content of the polar latitudes. The energy content between high isolation tropical latitudes and the low insolation polar latitudes. High rotational speed of lower latitudes, lower rotational speed of high latitudes. Equatorial radius of the earth is longer than the polar radius. तो इसका आंसर होगा B. The energy content between high insolation tropical latitudes and the low insolation polar latitudes. Examine the following statement and select the correct answer using the code given below. Gases in heterosphere are not evenly mixed. Troposphere contains over 90% of the Earth's water vapor. Hydrogen is confined to lower layers of the atmosphere. Temperature at tropopause is less at the equator than at the poles. तो इसका आंसर है B 1 2 and 4 only. Examine the following statements with reference to the interior of the earth. The lithosphere consists of the crust and the uppermost core and rigid position of the mantle. Below the lithosphere is the asthenosphere, which is a thin, hot and slowly flowing layer of upper mantle. Mesosphere is the rigid middle and lower mantle extending out to the core of the earth. The mesosphere and the asthenosphere have different physical but similar chemical properties. Find out the correct statements combination by using the following codes. तो इसका आंसर होगा A 1 and 2 only. तो ये है मैच द फॉलोइंग, जिसमें कि लिस्ट 1 और लिस्ट 2 दिया है। तो लिस्ट 1 में ओजोन होल, ग्रीन हाउस, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, एल्बिडो। लिस्ट 2 में रेशियो ऑफ रिफ्लेक्टेड रेडिएशन टू रेडिएशन रिसीव्ड, एक्सेलरेशन इफेक्ट ऑफ ओजोन डिस्ट्रक्शन, इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर लेवल, डिफरेंस इन द आउटगोइंग एंड इनकम रेडिएशन ऑफ द एटमोसफेयर। तो इसका आंसर होगा ए, मतलब ए का 2 ओजोन होल का एक्सेलरेशन इफेक्ट ऑफ ओजोन डिस्ट्रक्शन, बी का 4 मतलब ग्रीन हाउस का डिफरेंस इन द आउटगोइंग एंड इनकमिंग रेडिएशन ऑफ एटमोसफेयर, सी का 3 मतलब ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर लेवल, और डी का 1 मतलब एल्बिडो का रेशियो ऑफ रिफ्लेक्टेड रेडिएशन टू रेडिएशन रिसीव्ड। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। Most of the ocean trenches are found in the eastern and western parts of the Pacific Ocean, and they are seldom found in the Middle Ocean region. Most of the trenches are curved with concave side facing the open ocean. Which of the above statement is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है A, 1 only. Which of the following statement is or are true about Berg wind? It is a hot and dry wind. Berg is the local wind of South Africa. तो इसका आंसर है 29 का C. Only one is correct. Consider the following statement. Granite and its extrusive equivalent gabbro are rich in potash and feldspar. Peridotite and duonite may be called as ultramafic rocks. Which of the above statement is or are true? तो इसका आंसर होगा B, 2 only. Tropical black soils have been formed by deposits by rivers, volcanic activity, decay and decomposition of vegetation और chemical activity. इसका आंसर है B, volcanic activity. Which among the following statements about the North Atlantic Drift is or are correct? It keeps the west coast of North Europe ice-free. It is responsible for the warm air mass which interacts with the cold air mass from the polar region and causes rainfall in Western Europe. It meets the Labrador Current near Vancouver Island and causes dense fog. Select the correct answer using the course given below. तो इसका आंसर है B, 1 and 2 only. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? शारदा कैनाल वेस्ट बंगाल, सिरहिंद कैनाल पंजाब, वेस्ट यमुना कैनाल हरियाणा, इंदिरा गांधी कैनाल राजस्थान. तो इसका आंसर है ए, शारदा कैनाल वेस्ट बंगाल. तो ये है मैच द फॉलोइंग, जिसमें फर्स्ट में दिया है एंटार्क्टिक सर्कल, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉन, आर्टिक सर्कल. और ये इसका लैटिट्यूड है 23 हाफ डिग्री नॉर्थ, 23 हाफ डिग्री साउथ, 66 हाफ डिग्री नॉर्थ और 66 हाफ डिग्री साउथ. तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, मतलब ए का 4 एंटार्क्टिक सर्कल का 66 हाफ डिग्री साउथ, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर का होगा 23 हाफ डिग्री साउथ, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉन का 23 हाफ डिग्री नॉर्थ और आर्टिक सर्कल का 66 हाफ डिग्री नॉर्थ. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer using the code given below. Banas is a left-hand tributary of Chambal. Javai is a left-hand tributary of Luni. Kinna is a left-hand tributary of Tapi. Rihand is a left-hand tributary of Son. तो इसका आंसर होगा A, 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Pluto was demoted from the status of a planet to that of a dwarf planet in 2006 because it does not have sufficient mass, has not cleared the never around its orbit. तो इसका आंसर होगा 36 का B. Statement 2 is correct. India is the second largest producer of wheat in the world after China. In India, the production of wheat takes place where rainfall ranges in between 150 to 200 cm, temperature ranges in between 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, soil are porous with content of lime is between June September in all parts of the country. तो इसका आंसर है सी, soil are porous with content of lime. Which of the following tributaries join the Brahmaputra river from the south? Balsiri, Subhansiri, Dhansiri, Sankos. तो इसका आंसर है सी, धनश्री. Which of the following rivers originate from the Amarkant Plateau? Narmada and Son, Mahanadi and Brahmani, Narmada and Tapi, Son and Brahmani. तो इसका आंसर है नर्मदा एंड सोन. एसेशन, ये एसेशन रीजन वाला क्वेश्चन है. तो एसेशन है वेस्ट फ्लोइंग रिवर्स ऑफ पेनिनसुलर इंडिया हैव नो डेल्टास. रीजन, these rivers do not carry any alluvial sediment. तो इसमें हमारा ऑप्शन से बोथ ए एंड आर आर ट्रू एंड आर इज द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए. बोथ ए एंड आर आर ट्रू बट आर इज नॉट द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए. ए इज ट्रू बट आर इज फॉल्स. ए इज फॉल्स बट आर इज ट्रू. तो इसमें हमारा आंसर होगा सी, यानी कि ए ट्रू है लेकिन आर फॉल्स है. एसेशन ट्रू है मतलब रीजन फॉल्स है. तो 41 नंबर है पोर्ट ब्लेयर द कैपिटल ऑफ अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड इज लोकेटेड इन व्हिच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आइलैंड? नॉर्थ अंडमान, लिटिल अंडमान, मिडिल अंडमान, साउथ अंडमान. तो इसका आंसर है डी, साउथ अंडमान. which rivers flow in Rift Valley? नर्मदा, सतलज, दामोदर, सुवर्णरेखा. तो इसका आंसर है बी, 1 and 3, मतलब नर्मदा और दामोदर. Which of the following is not correctly matched? सतलज antecedent river, radial drainage अमरकंटक, वैगई consequent river, trellis drainage western coastal plain. तो इसका आंसर है डी, ट्रेलिस ड्रेनेज वेस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन. तो इसमें नॉट करेक्टली मैच पूछा है. मैच द फॉलोइंग. यह है सिटी और यह रिवर पासिंग थ्रू द सिटी. नासिक, कृष्णा, सूरत, उज्जैन, विजयवाड़ा. कृष्णा, कावेरी, गोदावरी, सिप्रा, ताप्ती. तो इसका आंसर है ए, मतलब नासिक का गोदावरी, सूरत का ताप्ती, उज्जैन का सिप्रा और विजयवाड़ा का कृष्णा. Black soil requires least tilling because it is very fertile, it contains lot of minerals, it has originated from volcanic eruptions, it develops crack in the dry season and loosened particles fall in the crack. तो इसका आंसर है डी, it develops crack in the dry season and loosened particles falls in the crack. Consider the following statements. Khadar is made up of old alluvium. Khadar is mainly confined to the floodplains along the river banks. Which of the above statement is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है बी, 2 only. 47 नंबर क्वेश्चन है, which of the following statements is not correct? Even if it has a well-drained rocky soil, sandalwood is found mainly in Karnataka. Deodar grows in northeast Himalaya. White willow grows in the Kashmir Valley. तो इसका आंसर है सी, देवदार grows in northeast Himalayas. Consider the following statements. The Himalayan river system showcases antecedent drainage. The peninsular river system showcases dendritic pattern of drainage. Which of the above statements is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है A, one only. The Purana group consists of Gondwana and Dharwar, Kuddapa and Vindhyan, Kuddapa and Dharwar and Vindhyan. तो इसका आंसर है B, Kuddapa and Vindhyan. In which of the following situation mineral oil is generally found? Sedimentary rocks, underground anticlines, below underground water, over the impermeable rocks. तो इसका आंसर है D, 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 or 4. Which one of the following is the smallest state of India according to area? तो इसका आंसर है B, गोवा. The tsunami warning system, which has taken shape at the Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services in Hyderabad, will issue alerts for the killer waves within 45 minutes of an earthquake, within 30 minutes of an earthquake, within 15 minutes of an earthquake, within a minute of an earthquake. तो इसका आंसर है B, within 30 minutes of an earthquake. Which state of India is not almost bisected by the Tropic of Cancer? तो इसका आंसर है C, छत्तीसगढ़. Which of the following statements are correct? The Garo Rajmahal Gap separates the Meghalaya Plateau from the main block of the Peninsular Plateau. The Karnataka Plateau's hilly region is known as Malland. The backwaters in Kerala are locally known as Kayals. Kolleru Lake was once far inland, but now it is a lagoon. तो इसका आंसर है B, 1, 2 and 3. McMahon line separates Arunachal Pradesh in China, Himachal Pradesh in China, Sikkim in China, Uttarakhand in China. तो इसका आंसर है A, Arunachal Pradesh and China. Consider the following statements regarding Earth Hour. It is an initiative of UNEP and UNESCO. It is movement in which the participants switch off the lights for 1 hour on a certain day every year. It is a movement to raise the awareness about the climate change and need to save the planet. Which of the following statements given above is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है C, 2 and 3 only. How west coastal plain of India is different from the east coastal plain? The west coastal plain are submerged coast, while the east coastal plain are mostly emergent type. The western plain has more or less a straight coastline, while the eastern plain has indented coast. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. तो इसका आंसर है A, only 1. The transcontinental Stuart Highway runs between Darwin and Melbourne and Moncton and Anchorage, Vancouver and St. John's City, Chengdu and Lhasa. तो इसका आंसर है A, Darwin and Melbourne. Which is the largest sugarcane producing state in India? महाराष्ट्र, तमिलनाडु, कर्नाटका, उत्तर प्रदेश. तो इसका आंसर है D, उत्तर प्रदेश. Which of the following is or are unique characteristics of equatorial forest? Presence of tall, closely set trees with crown forming a continuous canopy, coexistence of a large number of species, presence of numerous varieties of epiphytes. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. तो इसका आंसर है 1, 2 and 3, मतलब all of the above. In the context of Western Ghats, consider the following statements. These block mountains were formed due to the downwrapping of a part of the land into the Arabian Sea. Up to 16 degree north latitude, they are mainly composed of basalt. In the southern part of Goa, they are composed of granites and gneisses. Which of the statements given above is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है डी, 1, 2 and 3, मतलब all of the above. Consider the following statements about a crop. It requires plenty of heat, plenty of moisture, plenty of fertile soil. Southwest Asian countries are the main producer of this crop. This is one of the least mechanized crops of the world. Identify the crop. Wheat, rice, maize, sugarcane. तो इसका आंसर है बी, राइस. Which of the following statement is not correct about plantation agriculture? तो not correct पूछा है इसमें. It was introduced in the tropical lands by Europeans and North Americans. Plantations are very large in size. The entire labor comes from Europe and North American countries. It requires large capital investment. तो इसका आंसर है C. The entire labor comes from European and North American countries. Which of the following conditions is or are suitable for the growth of montane temperate forest in India? It requires rainfall of more than 150 cm. It requires a temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, freezing point in winters. It requires an altitude of 2800 to 4000 meter. Select the correct answer from the code given below. तो इसका आंसर है A, 1 and 2 only. Consider the following statements. An area is said to be overpopulated when population is more than its resource base. Optimum population is that which gives the maximum income per head. In an area of optimum population, the resources are overexploited. Which of the above statements is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है 1 and 2 only. Which countries are separated by the Durand line? India and Pakistan, Pakistan and Afghanistan, India and China, China and Russia. तो इसका आंसर है B, Pakistan and Afghanistan. Which of the following factors result in population growth of an area? Bath alone, death alone, excess of birth over death, immigration. तो इसका आंसर है C, 3 and 4. Consider the following statements about the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed as a surface by the hydrological system. The formation of sedimentary rocks involves the weathering of pre-existing rocks. Sedimentary rocks contain fossils. Sedimentary rocks typically occur in layers. Which of these statements are correct? तो इसका आंसर है D, 1, 2, 3 and 4, मतलब all of the above. With which of the following countries Brazil does not share its international border? Bolivia and Paraguay, Paraguay and Uruguay, Colombia and Venezuela, Ecuador and Chile. इसका आंसर है D, Ecuador and Chile. Which of the following is true of an anticyclone in the northern hemisphere? High pressure area surrounded by low pressure area, circular movement of air from center to peripherals, direction of air is anticyclone. They are mainly formed over the continents. तो इसका आंसर है C. Direction of air is anticyclone. Consider the following statement concerning air mass. They originate from well-defined source regions and acquire their basic properties from this region. The properties of air masses remain the same even if they move from one region to another region. Which of the above statement is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है A, one only. The first newsprint manufacturing mill was set up at बिलासपुर, दलमिया नगर, नेपाल नगर, बजरंग नगर. तो इसका आंसर है सी, नेपाल नगर. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Raulkela Steel Plant, the first integrated select plant in the public sector of India, was set up with the Soviet Union collaboration. Salem Steel Plant is a premier producer of stainless steel in India. Maharashtra Electrosmelt Limited is a subsidiary of Steel Authority of India Limited. Visakhapatnam Steel Plant is a unit of the Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. तो इसमें से नॉट करेक्ट पूछा है, तो इसका आंसर है ए. In which regions of the oceans the density tends to be lower? Equatorial, tropical, temperate, polar. तो इसका आंसर है सी, temperate. Which of the following types of mica is or are found in India? Biotite, phyllogopite और muscovite. तो इसका आंसर है डी, 1, 2 and 3, मतलब all of the above. The greater potential for the generation of tidal power in India is available in the Malabar coast, Konkan coast, Gujarat coast, Coromandel coast. तो इसका आंसर है सी, गुजरात coast. Consider the following statement. The northeastern peninsular belt is the richest mineral belt in India. The northern plain of India has large deposits of a variety of minerals. Which of the following above statements is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है A, one only. The Genetic Engineering Approval Committee, whose permission is required for cultivation of any genetically modified crop such as BT cotton in India, is under the Union Ministry of Agriculture, Environment and Forest, Commerce and Industry, Rural Development. तो इसका आंसर है A, Agriculture. The lower Gangetic Plain is characterized by humid climate with high temperature throughout the year and fertile soils. Which among the following pairs of crops is more suitable for this region? Paddy and cotton, wheat and jute, paddy and jute, wheat and cotton. तो इसका आंसर है C, paddy and jute. Which of the following statements about Agropedia is correct? Cyber platform for aggregation and sharing information on agriculture. This is a pest which attacks wheat, a kind of agricultural technology which is practiced in Canada. The name given to shifting cultivation which is practiced in Australia. तो इसका आंसर है A, साइबर प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर एग्रीगेशन एंड शेयरिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑन एग्रीकल्चर. तो ये है मैच द फॉलोइंग, जिसमें कि लिस्ट 1 में दिया है क्रॉप, लिस्ट 2 में दिया है एनुअल रेनफॉल. लिस्ट 1 में है व्हीट, राइस, कॉटन, रागी. लिस्ट 2 में 100 to 150 cm, 50 to 70 cm, 40 to 50 cm, 50 to 100 cm. तो इसका आंसर है बी, यानी कि ए का 2, व्हीट का 50 to 75 cm, राइस का 100 to 150 cm, कॉटन का 50 to 100 cm और रागी का 40 से 50 cm. तो ये और एक मैथ तो फॉलोइंग है जिसमें मल्टीपर्पज़ प्रोजेक्ट दिया है लिस्ट 1 में और लिस्ट 2 में दिया है रिवर. लिस्ट 1 में है उक्काई, सरदार सरोवर, हीराकुद और इच्छनपल्ली. लिस्ट 2 में है नर्मदा, तापी, गोदावरी, महानदी. तो इसका आंसर है ए, यानी कि उक्काई का तापी, सरदार सरोवर का नर्मदा, हीराकुद महानदी, इच्छनपल्ली गोदावरी. which is true of adiabatic rate and lapse rate. Adiabatic rate applies to rising or descending air. Lapse rate applies to stable atmosphere. Adiabatic rate is different for dry and saturated air. Adiabatic rate is due to expansion and contraction of air. तो इसका आंसर है डी, ऑल फोर, मतलब ऑल ऑफ द above. Which of the following is known as poor man's timber? ए जमुन, महुआ, बेम्बो, सिमुल. तो इसका आंसर है सी, बेम्बो. Which one of the following does not characterize the Himalayas? Various parallel ranges of the Himalayas form a convex arc. There exist syntaxial bands at both the terminals of the Himalayas. Indus, Satluj, and Brahmaputra rivers are examples of antecedent drainage. The Himalayas are wider in the east than in the west. तो इसका आंसर है डी. The Himalayas are wider in the east than in the west. Consider the following statement and select the correct statements using the codes given below. Samuel is an important species of the tropical semi-evergreen forest. Tropical moist deciduous forests are found in areas receiving 100 to 200 cm annual rainfall. Tendu grows widely in Madhya Pradesh. In their altitude, the Himalayan ranges show a succession of vegetation from the tropical to the alpine. तो ये है 86 का है डी, 1, 2, 3 and 4, मतलब ऑल ऑफ द above. 87. Consider the following statements. The forest cover in India continues around 20% of its geographical area. The National Forest Action Program aims at bringing 1/3 of the area of India under tree or forest cover. Which of the above statements is or are correct? इसका आंसर है ए, 1 only. Which one of the following 4 periods corresponds with the withdrawal of southwest monsoon in most of the northern India? June to September, October to November, December to March, April to May. तो इसका आंसर है बी, October to November. Which states have the lowest percentage of its total area under forests? Punjab and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Bihar, Gujarat and Rajasthan. तो इसका आंसर है ए, पंजाब एंड हरियाणा. Consider the following. St. Lawrence River drains into Gulf of California. Niagara Falls lie between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. तो इसका आंसर है डी, only 2 is correct. Salinization recurs when the irrigation water accumulated in the soil evaporates, leaving behind salts and minerals. What are the effects of salinization on the irrigated land? It greatly increases the crop production. It makes some soil impermeable. It raises the water level. It fills the air spaces in the soil with water. तो इसका आंसर है डी. It fills the air spaces in the soil with water. तो ये match the following. Match list 1 to list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. List 1 में है soils और list 2 में है region और state. List 1 में है terrae soils, red soil, black soil, laterite soil. List 2 में है महाराष्ट्र, उत्तर प्रदेश, उड़ीसा, वेस्टर्न घाट्स. तो इसका आंसर है बी, यानी कि तेराई सॉइल है उत्तर प्रदेश में, रेड सॉइल है उड़ीसा में, ब्लैक सॉइल है महाराष्ट्र और लेटराइट सॉइल है वेस्टर्न घाट्स. In the context of Gondwana system, consider the following statements. The Gondwana contains sandstone with some cells in clay. It contains about 98% of India's coal reserves. These rocks were first discovered in Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ए, 1 and 2 ओनली। Consider the following statements. More tropical cyclones originate in the Arabian Sea than in the Bay of Bengal. Some of the tropical cyclones originating in Bay of Bengal cross over the peninsula India and enter the Arabian Sea. Which of the above statements is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है सी, both 1 and 2. Where will you expect maximum diurnal range of temperature? जैसलमेर, दिल्ली, मुंबई, चेन्नई। तो इसका आंसर है ए, जैसलमेर। Which part of the India have wet winter and dry summer? जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, पंजाब एंड हरियाणा, छत्तीसगढ़, तमिलनाडु। तो इसका आंसर है डी, तमिलनाडु। Leh region is a cold desert because it is out of reach of the monsoon winds as it is surrounded by lofty mountains. Monsoon winds dry up by the time they reach Leh region. तो इसका आंसर है सी, both 1 and 2 are correct. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Black cotton soil of northwest India was formed by the weathering of basaltic lava rocks. Sedimentary rocks are distinguished from other types of rocks by the presence of distinct layers. Granite has large crystals of quartz, feldspar, and mica in it. A metamorphic rock is softer and less compact than its original type. इसका आंसर है डी, A metamorphic rock is softer and less compact than its original type. Consider the following statements. Volcanicity refers to all those processes in which molten rock material or magma rises into the crust. The greater bulk of the volcanic rocks of the Earth's surface were erupted from volcanoes. The process of solidification of rocks into crystalline or semi-crystalline form from molten rock materials after being poured out on the surface. Which of the statements given above are correct? तो इसका आंसर है डी, 1 and 3, मतलब 1 और 3. The agricultural production in different parts of India is very much affected by varying intensities of floods and droughts. Which one of the following measures would not be sustainable in this respect? Provision for extensive irrigation facilities, change in the crop calendar, abundance of flood and drought-prone areas for agriculture, emphasis on selection of crops best suited to flood and drought conditions. तो इसका आंसर है डी, emphasis on selection of crops best suited to flood and drought condition. तो ये था 100 नंबर का क्वेश्चन। तो इसी के साथ हमारा आज का ये सेट ख़त्म होता है। तो ये मैंने आज से शुरू किया है एनसीईआरटी का टेस्ट सीरीज़ लाइव क्लास में करना। और अगर आपको ये क्वेश्चन चाहिए पीडीएफ में तो आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में यस लिख के बताइए, तो मैं जिससे ख़रीदी हूँ मैं उसका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर आपको प्रोवाइड कर दूँगी। और डेली एनसीईआरटी टेस्ट सीरीज़ के लिए डेली लाइव क्लास ज्वाइन करिए। लाइव क्लास ज्वाइन करने के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए। और अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिए। तो आज का सेशन मैं यहीं पर कंप्लीट करती हूँ। कमेंट सेक्शन में मुझे यस लिख के ज़रूर बताइए जिसको भी ये पीडीएफ चाहिए, तो मैं उसका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर प्रोवाइड कर दूँगी। और आज का सेशन यहीं तक था। थैंक यू।